welcome back to my channel. We meet again. Yes! Whoa. Sorry. Anyways, today's video is about mental health, and this is something I've struggled with, especially depression in the past, and I really wanted to do a video that spoke about it and how the causes of mental health, what mental health even is, because a lot of people don't know, and also ways of managing it. Because let's get into today's video. So, what is mental health? And I've done a lot of research on mental health because it wasn't something growing up in an African background that we were allowed to think was normal, especially men. And so, what is mental health? Mental health is a state that describes your psychological, emotional and social well-being. And some of the causes of mental health can be found in your genes. It can be found it can develop through life experiences such as traumas or abuse that's gone on in the past. It can also be part of a family history. Maybe someone in your family has a history of mental illness, and so there are various causes, and these are only a few of mental health. And personally, I didn't know if anyone in my family had a history of mental health. I think they don't. I don't know if anyone does. I also didn't think it was in my genes, so I definitely knew that it was some of the traumas I'd gone through in the past, and it was affecting me now in my adult life. And coming to uni, there were times where I couldn't even get out of bed. You know, I didn't even want to talk to anyone, and that's when I started to feel like something's wrong. I'm not myself anymore, and how do I manage this? Now, some signs to watch out for, because a lot of people, as I said, don't really know what's wrong, and they don't know that it's their mental health. They might think it's a physical problem or they're just having an off day, but here are some of the signs to watch out for. So the first sign to watch out for is eating and sleeping too much or too less. Now, when I first started to feel depressed and down, I would always just want to stay in bed. I never really wanted to get up and do anything, see anyone, go out. Going out was a mission to me. And a lot of people feel like this, and that is a sign of mental health. Another sign is pulling away from people. And personally, me not wanting to go out meant that all my friends would go out and they'd come back with all these stories and everything, and I'd be like, I don't really want to hear this, and I'm just gonna go and just sort of back off, and I would pull away from people. And then that itself didn't even help me, because then I'd go back to my room and feel depressed and down. Oh, I don't feel great and la la la. But pulling away from people didn't help me. Didn't solve the problem either. Another sign to watch out for is having low or no energy at all. Now, there are times where people, like on a Monday morning, you think, oh, I've got work, or I've got this to do and I've got that to do and I really don't want to do it. That's different to having low energy. When you have low or no energy at all, even to think about going to work is a mission to you. Like, going to uni when I had no energy or motivation, or just didn't want to do it, I would not go to uni, and then me not going to uni would make me feel bad and then demotivate me even more, and then I'd just feel even more down on myself. And also, a lot of people don't realise that mental health is still a health issue, and so it can affect you physically. I know a lot of people that have, and I'm sure a lot of people do know people that haven't had good mental states and then have unfortunately gone to do things to harm themselves or commit suicide. And you know, these are serious problems that people feel, and a lot of people don't even realise it's mental health related. They just all think, oh, I just feel down on myself and I need to get out of this. But aches, pains in your body, you know, I used to get really bad back pain, and I used to think, oh, it's my bed and how I was sleeping, and I bought a mattress protector and, you know, a foam mattress, and none of that helped until I started to feel better mentally, and then I wasn't concentrating on the back pain, and then all of a sudden it went. So I'm not saying, oh, it's a miracle. I'm just saying that when you start to help yourself or do things to manage your mental health, you start to feel better in your body and you feel healthier. Okay, now we're going to talk about ways to manage mental health and ways to improve your mental health. Because I feel like many people feel bad and they feel that, oh, I feel bad for feeling like this, when you should never feel bad for feeling the way you feel. Everyone's different. Everyone reacts to certain situations differently, and the way I might react to a situation might be different to the way you do. And so these are ways that will help you manage your mental health. Now, first of all, getting professional help should be the first step you take. Now, once you realise that, yes, I do have a problem with my mental health, see a GP, see a therapist. I know my university allows for people to come in, do drop-in sessions and just talk. There are also therapists, I think, at my uni, and my GP was very helpful. Secondly, trying to connect with other people. I didn't really have that many friends, and the friends I did have, we weren't really that great friends at that point in my life, and so I felt like connecting with people was really hard for me. And so what I did was, I'm a Christian, so I tried going to church, you know, trying going during the week and then at Sunday, and that itself uplifted my spirits. And, you know, I was talking to people and I was being social. It wasn't the fact that I was going to church and praying to God, and obviously God answered prayers and he always does, but it's not, that wasn't what made me feel better. Just being out of my room and connecting with other people and talking to other people made me feel better than... Another thing that really helped me was trying to stay positive, focusing on the positives in my life. Everyone has positives in their life, no matter how bad you think your situation is, and concentrating on those positives will help you not concentrate on the negatives, and it will help you see the negatives as a positive. And it doesn't usually happen that fast, and you don't look at your life and think, oh my god, everything's perfect now. No, it doesn't solve everything, but it starts to help you see the good in life and the good in other people, and with doing that you're helping yourself. Helping others was another thing that really helped me. I would just do the little things. It was like helping my friend take her washing out of the washing machine, or going to the shop for someone, or helping someone out with uni work. Just doing little bits that helped other people made me feel good about myself. And I know that sounds selfish, but it made me feel good about myself, and it was something that helped my mental health. And so if I'm helping you and it helps me as well, then everyone wins. Lastly, to round this all up, something else that really helped me was developing coping skills. So anytime I started to feel myself drift off into my bad and low energy state, I would try and listen to music, uplifting music. Now, I'm African, so obviously Afrobeats was on. To round up this video, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and clicking on the video and watching, and please like, share and subscribe. And there will be other videos like this. I love talking about stuff that's happened to me. So there's a lot of stuff that's happened to me as well. So I hope you stay, put on your notifications, and we can have a party. Okay, enough of me being weird. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye bye.